Welcome to this online session conducted by Sriram Dandekar on behalf of Navakopan Education Society's DBJ College, Chiplun. We are studying commercial mathematics of standard 11 and today we will discuss the topic depreciation. Definition of depreciation. The monetary value of an asset decreases over time due to use, wear and tear or obsolescence. This decrease is called depreciation. Machinery, equipment, furniture, vehicles are some examples of assets that are likely to depreciate over specific period of time. We can find out present value of asset when rate of depreciation is given by using the formula present value of the asset is equal to V into 1 minus R by 100 raised to N. Value of asset after value of asset n years ago is equal to V divided by 1 minus R by 100 raised to N, where V equal to initial value of the asset, R equal to rate of depreciation and N is equal to number of years. Solved problems. First one, an engineering firm purchased some equipment at rupees 10,935. Rate of depreciation is 11 and 1 by 9. Find the value of the equipment after 3 years. Present value of the equipment is equal to 10,935. Rate of depreciation is 11 1 by 9, that is 100 by 9. So value after 3 years is equal to V into 1 minus R by 100 raised to N. This formula is applied. This is equal to 10,935 into 1 minus 100 by 9 upon 100 raised to 3. 100 will get cancelled. 1 by 9, 1 by 9. This is printing mistake here. It should be 800 upon 900 bracket cube, that is 8 by 9 bracket cube. 10,935 into 8 by 9 into 8 by 9 into 8 by 9. The calculation works out to be 7,680 and therefore value of the equipment after 3 years is 7,680. Question number 2. Depreciated value of a machine after 2 years is rupees 8,464. Rate of depreciation is 8%. Find value of the machine. Now in this case the depreciated value is given, rate is given. In the formula V is not given. So put the values in the equation and find out the value. Simple one. The value comes out to be 10,000 and therefore present value of the machinery is 10,000. The value of machine depreciates from 23,625 to 15,379 in 3 years. What is the rate of depreciation? Now in this formula R is not given, remaining values are given to you. The formula is present value is equal to V into 1 minus R by 100 bracket raised to N. Present value is known, V is known and R is unknown, N is known. So putting all the values and calculating, we get after the calculation we found that the left hand side is 13 upon 15 bracket cube. So solving we get R. Question number 4. Mr. Sharma purchased a car for rupees 10 lakh. He sold his car at depreciated value of 6 lakhs 81,472. Rate of depreciation is 12%. Find after how many years he sold his cars. Now again in the same formula, only n is unknown, everything else is known. So the calculation gives us n equal to 3. And let us solve exercise 9.4. Kanchan purchased a Maruti car for rupees 2,45,000 and the rate of depreciation is 14.2/7% per annum. Find the value of the car after 2 years. Let us copy this to our board and solve. Now here the value of the car V is equal to 2,45,000. Rate of depreciation R is 14.2/7, that is 100/7, and n is equal to 2 because we want the value after 2 years. Now the formula present value is equal to value into 1 minus R/100 bracket raised to n. So the present value is 2,45,000 into 1 minus 100/7 upon 100 bracket square. This is equal to 2,45,000. 100 cancel, 1 minus 1/7 bracket square. It is 2,45,000 into, now 7 minus 1 is 6/7, 6/7. Now 7 sevens are 49 and 49 5s are 245. So this is 5,000. 5,000 into 36, it is 18. So the answer is 1,80,000. And therefore after 2 years value of car would be rupees 1,80,000. The second problem is value of a machine depreciates from 32,768 to 21,952 in 3 years. What is the rate of depreciation? Here we are going to use the same formula, value after n years is equal to present value into 1 minus R/100 raised to n. Here today's value is 32,000, value after 2 years is 21,952 given. It is equal to 32,768 times 1 minus rate of depreciation is unknown, 1 minus R/100 bracket square, because value after 3 years, so I must write here bracket cube, and therefore 21,952 divided by 32,768 is equal to 1 minus r upon 100 bracket cube. Now here try to divide by the largest possible number. I can divide by 8 because last 3 digits are divisible by 8. So 8 2s are 16, remaining 5, then 9, 8 7s are 56, remaining 3, and 5, 8 4s are remaining 3, 8 4s are denominator 8 4s are 0, 9s are 4s are. Again I can divide by 2. So 1 3 7 2 upon 20 47. I made a mistake here. Here it should be 6 and here it should be 8. Now again I can divide by 4. 343 upon 512, and therefore 343 is 7 cube and 512 is 8 cube. Cube is equal to 1 minus r by 100 bracket cube, and therefore 7 by 8 is 1 minus r by 100, and therefore r by 100 is equal to 1 minus 7 by 8 equal to 1 by 8, and therefore r is equal to 100 upon 8 equal to 12.5. So the rate of depreciation is 12.5%. Next problem, the value of machine depreciates at the rate of 10% per year. It was purchased 3 years ago. Its present value is 2,18,700. What was the purchase price of the machine? Let the purchase price be V. Formula: value after n years equal to V into 1 minus r by 100 bracket raised to n. Here r equal to 10 and n is equal to 3, and therefore 2,18,700 is equal to V into 1 minus 10 by 100 bracket cube, that is V into 9 by 10 bracket cube, and therefore V is equal to 2,18,700 into 10 cube, or 10 into 10 into 10 upon 9 cube, that is 9 into 9 into 9. Calculation gives us this answer is equal to 3 lakhs. You can check by dividing 2,18,700 by this number 9 into 9 into 9. You will get the answer. Next problem is Mr. Manish purchased a motorcycle at rupees 70,000. After some years, he sold his motorcycle at exact depreciated value of it, that is 51,030. Rate of depreciation was taken as 10%. Find after how many years he sold his motorcycle. Use the same formula. Using that formula, directly putting the value 70,000 is equal to 51,030 into 1 minus 10 by 100 bracket raised to n. N is unknown here. Therefore 70,000 upon 51,030 is equal to 9 upon 10 raised to n. 0 cancel out, and therefore let us divide by 7. 1000 divided by 7, 7s are 49, 2, 7 2s are 14, 6 7 9s are is equal to 9 upon 10 bracket raised to n. I made a mistake here. These two numbers must be alternate. That means 51,030 is equal to 70,000 into 1 minus 10 by 100 raised to n. From this we get 729 upon 1000 is equal to 9 upon 10 raised to n. We know that 729 is 9 upon 10 bracket q is equal to 9 upon 10 bracket raised to n, and therefore n is equal to 3. I made a mistake here, please correct this. And to avoid such mistakes, always write the given thing. Always begin the problem with given thing. Given value, present value 70,000, then value after n years equal to 51,030. R is equal to 10%, and then write formula. Value after n years is equal to V into 1 minus R by 100 raised to n. Then put in that formula, put these values and find out the answer. Always follow the same step. Do not go directly. There is a possibility of mistake. Let us discuss the next problems only. We are going to discuss in the formula. We will find only the values V, value after n years, R and n. Now in this problem, Mr. Chetan purchased furniture for home at rupees 5,12,000. Considering the rate of depreciation as 12.5%, what will be value of furniture after 3 years? In this problem, n is given, R is given and V is given. You want value after n years. This can be easily solved. Grace Fashion Boutique purchased a sewing machine at rupees 25,000. After 3 years, machine was sold at a depreciated value of 18,225. Find the rate of depreciation. V is given, value after 3 years is given, and N is equal to 3 given. Only you don't know is R. You can find it. Question number 7. Mr. Pritesh reduced value of his assets by 5% each year, which were purchased for rupees 50 lakhs. Find the value of assets after 2 years. So here R is known, V is known, N is known. You want value after 2 years. Easily can be calculated. A manufacturing company is allowed to charge 10% depreciation on its stock. Initial value of the stock was rupees 60,000. After how many years value of the stock will be 39,366. Here value after is 60,000, value after n years is 39,366, and R 10%. You can solve like the problem we solved just now. Now the next article is partnership. We are going to study this partnership article now. When two or more persons run a business jointly, they are called partners, and the deal is known as partnership. The types of partners: working partner, a partner who invests money and manages the business as well, is called as the working partner. And sleeping partner, a partner who simply invests the money but not involved in day-to-day affairs of the business. This is the sleeping partner. The division of profit and loss. When investments of all partners are for the same time but different amount, the profit or loss is distributed among the partners in the ratio of their amounts of investments. Suppose A and B invest rupees X and rupees Y respectively for a year in a business. Then at the end of the year, A's share in the profit or loss is B's share of profit or loss is equal to X is to Y. When investments of all partners for the different time period but same in amount, the profit or loss is distributed in the ratio of the time period they have invested for. Suppose A and B invest rupees X each, but after 6 months A withdraw his capital and B continues the same business for a year. Then at the end of the year, A's share of profit is to B's share of profit or loss is equal to 6 months is to 12 months, that is 1 is to 2. When investments are different in amount and for different time periods, then profit or loss is distributed in the ratio of capital into period. Suppose A invests rupees X for P months and B invests rupees Y for Q months. Then A's share of profit is to B's share of profit is XP is to YQ. Here printing mistake, you can correct it. This 9, here it should be Q. Let us read some solved problems. Kajal and Kiran invest in a business in the ratio 10 is to 9. If 5% of the total profit goes to charity and Kajal's share is rupees 2000, what is the total profit? The total profit be rupees 100. After paying to charity, Kajal's share is 95 into 10 by 19 equal to rupees 50. Kajal's share is rupees 50 when total profit is 100. Now Kajal's share is rupees 2000, then the total profit is 50 upon 100 into 2000 equal to 4000 rupees. John, Jani, Janardhan started a business with their investments in the ratio 1:3:5. After 6 months, John invested the same amount as before, and Jani as well as Janardhan withdrew half of their investments. Find the ratio of their profits at the end of the year. Let their initial investments, now the answer starts here. In the question it is given actually, but the answer starts here. Let the initial investments be x, 3x and 5x respectively. Then the ratio of investments for first 6 months, x is to 3x is to 5x. For the next month, A doubles his investment and B and C, they withdrew half of their investment. So next their investment is 1.5x and here the investment is 2.5x. Now since these are 6 months and this is also for 6 months, we can add this, and therefore their ratio in the profit is 3x is to 4.5x is to 7.5x. Adding these, that is 3 is to 4.5 is to 7.5. Here multiplying 4.5 means 9 by 2, 7.5 means 15 by 2. So divide by 3 and multiply by 2, you will get the ratio 2 is to 3 is to 5. Akshay is working and Bhushan is sleeping partner in a business. Akshay puts rupees 15,000 and Bhushan puts rupees 20,000. Akshay receives 30% of the profit for managing the business and the rest is divided in the proportion of their capital. What does each get out of profit of rupees 1 lakh? The total profit is rupees 1 lakh. Akshay's share for managing the business is 30%, so 1 lakh 30% is 30,000. Remaining profit, that is 70,000 of Akshay and Bhushan as per their capital investment, 70,000 in the ratio 15 is to 20, that is 3 is to 4. Sum of the ratios 3 plus 4 7. So Akshay's share is 30,000 initially for managing the business, plus his share is 3 parts out of 7 part into 70,000. So this works out to be 30,000. 30,000 plus 30,000, 60,000. Bhushan share 40,000. It is calculated, subtracted from 1 lakh. 1 lakh minus Akshay's share, that is 60,000. So Bhushan's share is rupees 40,000. If 4 times A's capital equal to 6 times B's capital equal to 10 times C's capital, then out of the profit of rupees 7,750, what is C's share? 4A equal to 6B is equal to 10C equal to K, say, and therefore A's share is K by 4, B is K by 6 and C is K by 10. So A is to B is to C is equal to K by 4 is to K by 6 is to K by 10. Multiply both sides by the LCM of 4, 6 and 10. That is a number which is multiple of all these three, and that number is 60. So multiplying both sides by 60 and dividing by k, we get 15 is to 10 is to 6. So C's share is 6 times. So 6 upon 15 plus 10 plus 6, it is 6 upon 31 times 7750 equal to 1500. Sita started a business by investing rupees 50,000. After 6 months, Geeta joined her with capital of rupees 80,000. After 3 years, they earned profit of rupees 24,500. What was Sita's share in the profit? Sita's investment is for 36 months, Geeta's investment is for 30 months. This is because Sita started the business and the calculation is at the end of 3 years. So 12 3s are 36 months is the total business time. Sita is throughout for the business. Geeta is 6 months late. Therefore 36 minus 6, that is 30. Now Sita is to Geeta is equal to 50,000 is to 36. 50,000 into 36 is to 80,000 into 30, because their investment capitals are different and their ratio, their time period in the business is also different, and therefore product of their in capital and time is the ratio for their profit. So this works out to be 3 is to 4, and Sita's share is 24,500 into 3 by 7, that is 10,500. Let us study exercise 9.5. Three partners shared the profit in the business in the ratio 5 is to 6 is to 7. They had partner for 12 months, 10 months and 8 months respectively. What was the ratio of their investments? Ratio of profits equal to 5 is to 6 is to 7. Their periods are 12 months, 10 months and 8 months. Let their investments be 12 is to 10 is to 8. Let their investments be rupees X, rupees Y and rupees Z. Since period and investments are different, profit is shared in the ratio of product of their period and investment. And therefore 12x is to 10y is to 8z is equal to 5 is to 6 is to 7. Therefore, dividing here by 2, 6x is to 5y is to 4z is equal to 5 is to 6 is to 7, and therefore x is equal to 5 upon 6, y is equal to 6 upon 5, and z is equal to 7 upon 4, and therefore x is to y is to z is equal to 6 upon 5 is to, sorry, I made a mistake, 5 upon 6 is to 6 upon 5 is to 7 upon 4. LCM is 60. So multiplying both sides by 60 into 5 by 6 is to 60 into 6 by 5 is to 60 into 7 by 4 equal to 50 is to 72 is to 105. This is the ratio of their investments. Second problem is Kamla, Vimla and Pramila enter into a partnership. They invest rupees 40,000, rupees 80,000 and rupees 1,20,000 respectively. At the end of first year, Vimla withdraws rupees 40,000, while at the end of second year, Pramila withdraws rupees 80,000. What is the ratio? In what ratio will the profit be shared at the end of 3 years? Now here, initially, Kamala, Vimla and Pramila. Their investments are 40,000, 80,000 and 1,20,000. And this remains there for first year. Investment remains there for first year, 1 year. Second year, Kamala's capital remains the same, 4,000. Vimla's capital, she withdraws 40,000, so her capital is also 40,000, and Pramila withdraws the capital 80,000 at the end of second year. So for second year her capital will remain the same, and for third year capital of Kamala is 40,000, capital of Vimla is 40,000 and capital of Pramila is now 40,000. What is the ratio of their profits shared in the 3 years? So let us add all these. Since 1 year slab is clear, their profits are profit ratio, addition of all these, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 is to 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 28, 1, 2, 3, 4, that is 12 is to 16 is to 28. We can divide by 4. 3 is to 4 is to 7. This is the ratio in their profits. Third problem. Sanjeev started a business investing rupees 25,000 in 1999. In 2000, he invested an additional amount of rupees 10,000 and Rajiv joined him with an amount of rupees 35,000. In 2001, Sanjeev invested another additional amount of rupees 10,000 and Pawan joined them with amount of 35,000. What will be Rajiv's share in the profit of rupees 1,50,000 earned at the end of 3 years from start of the business? Sanjeev, Rajiv and Pawan. Sanjeev, Rajiv and Pawan. Initially in 1999, that is first year, Sanjeev's capital is 25,000. Rajiv and Pawan were not in the business. In the second year, that is in 2000, he invested additional amount of 10,000, that is his capital is rupees 35,000 and Rajiv joined him with amount of 35,000. Pawan was not in the business. And in the third year, that is in 2001, Sanjeev invested another additional amount of 10,000, that is his capital is 45,000. Rajiv did nothing, so his capital remains 35,000 and Pawan joined with capital 35,000. And therefore a ratio of profits add them 0, 0, 0, 5, 1,50,000, 5,000, 70,000, 35,000, that is equal to, divide by 35,000, 35 3s are 2s are 1s are, and therefore ratio of their profits is 3:2:1. The total profit is 1,50,000. Total profit equal to 1,50,000, and therefore Sanjeev's profit, sorry, we want Rajiv's profit, Rajiv's share we want. Rajiv's share is equal to 2 upon 3 plus 2 plus 1 into 1,50,000 equal to 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6, 2 by 6 is 1 by 3 equal to 50,000. Rajiv's share is rupees 50,000. Fourth problem, Tina, Lina, Meena invest in a partnership in the ratio 7 by 2 is to 4 by 3 is to 6 by 5. After 4 months, Tina increases her share 50%. If the total profit at the end of 1 year is rupees 21,600, then what is Lina's share in the profit? Tina, Lina and Meena. Tina, Lina, Meena. Let X is multiple of investment ratio for 4 months. Tina's ratio is 7x upon 2. Lina's investment is 4x upon 3 and Meena's investment is 6x upon 5. For remaining 8 months, the Tina increases share by 50%. So 7x by 2 plus 7x upon 4, 50%, that is half of this is 7x by 4. It is 21x upon 4. So for 8 months her investment is 21x upon 4. Lina's investment is 4x upon 3 and Meena's investment is 6x upon 5, and therefore ratio is, add this, multiply by 4. So 4 into 7x by 2 plus 8 into 21x by 4 is to 4 into 4x by 3 plus 8 into 4x by 3 is to 4 into 6x by 5 plus 8 into 6x by 5, that is 4 1s are 4 2s are 14x plus 42x is to 16 plus 32, 48x upon 3 is to, this is only 42, 48x upon 3 is to, now here 24 plus 48, 72x upon 5, that is 56x. We can cancel 6 as well, x as well. 56 is to 48 upon 3 is to 72 upon 5. That is, we can divide by 3 here, 16. We can divide by 4. So we get 14 is to 4 is to 18 upon 5. That is, multiply by 5. 70 is to 20 is to 18. Now we want Lina's share in the profit of 21,600. 21,600 is the profit. And therefore Lina's share is 21,600 into, here I can divide by 2 as well. So this is 35 is to 10 is to 9. So Lina is in between. Yes, 10 upon 35 plus 10 plus 9 equal to 216,000 upon 44 plus 1054. Fifty-four fours, so answer is 4,000. So Lina's share in the profit is rupees 4,000. Don't forget to write the final answer. Dilip and Pradeep invested amounts in the ratio 2 is to 1. Whereas the ratio between amounts invested by Dilip and Sudip was 3 is to 2. If rupees 1,49,500 was their profit, how much amount did Sudip receive? Now here in this problem, Dilip, Pradeep and Sudip are invested the amounts. Dilip is to Pradeep 2 is to 1 and Dilip is to Sudip 3 is to 2. Now take their product so that this ratio will become Dilip is to Pradeep is to Sudip. Take their product, so this ratio becomes 6 is to 3 and this ratio becomes 6 is to 4. And therefore the ratio of Dilip is to Sudip is to Dilip is to Pradeep is to Sudip is 6 is to 3 is to 4. Now divide the profit in this ratio 6 is to 3 is to 4. You can solve this at home. The ratio of investments of two partners Jatin and Lalit is 11 is to 12 and ratio of their profits is 2 is to 3. Jatin invested the money for 8 months. Find how much time Lalit invested his money. Suppose that Lalit invested his money for X months. Ratio of profits is 2 is to 3. This profit is distributed according to the ratio of their products of investment and periods. So 11 into 8, 11 into 8 months is to 12 into X months. So 2 is to 3 is equal to 88 upon 12x. Solve this and get the value of x. You can do it yourself. I think there is a printing mistake in this seventh problem. This seventh problem, three friends had dinner at a restaurant. 2 by 3 is unnecessary number typed here, I don't know why. When the bill was received, Alpana paid as much as Bina paid, and Bina paid half as much as Catherine paid. What fraction of the bill did Bina pay? Here I will assume that Alpana paid X rupees. Then Bina also paid X rupees. But Bina paid half as much as Catherine paid, so Catherine paid 2x rupees. So ratio of their bills was x is to x is to 2x. So Bina's share is x upon x plus 2x, that is 1 by 4, and the answer given in the previous answers, it is not that much. 1 by 4, it is 3 by 11, and therefore this 2 by 3 must be carrying some weight over here, and we don't know. So here it is printing mistake, or if 2 by 3 is not there, then 1 by 4 is the answer. Now it is your job to solve the remaining problems from the exercises and ask me on my WhatsApp number. That's all for today. Stay home, stay safe. We will meet in the next session for the next part of our mathematics part 2. And till then, bye. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you very much.